Hey YouTube, how you doing? Today's topic is typicality, and we're going to be looking at 3 of my favourite plays. Waiting for Godot by Samuel Beckett. The Dumb Waiter by Harold Pinter. The Bold Soprano, otherwise known as The Bold Prima Donna by Eugene Ionesco. Now, The Bold Prima Donna sets the scene with a middle-class English interior with English armchairs, an English evening, Mr. Smith, an Englishman, seated in his English armchair, wearing English slippers, is smoking his English pipe and reading an English newspaper, near an English fire. He is wearing English spectacles and a small grey English moustache. Beside him is another English armchair. Mrs. Smith, an Englishwoman, is darning some English socks. A long moment of English silence. The English clock strikes 17 English strokes. This is typicality at its best. Ionesco has made it a typically English play, and by doing this he is commenting on the mediocrity of the English way of life. You see, typicality is used in absurdist work to highlight the tragedy of leading a conventional life. Ionesco looks at the typicality of the English and emphasizes it to point out the hollow existence of Western society. We've eaten well this evening. That's because we live in the suburbs of London and because our name is Smith. Which proves our point.
Yay!
You think that's deep? We are going to go way deeper. The truth be told, the whole play is littered with typicality. For instance, the sheer fact that they have a maid is typical in English society. Another typical moment in The Bold Prima Donna is when the sergeant enters the scene, and so they have a light conversation. This points out typicality, but in a different situation. To have a general conversation, which we as English people do, to be polite, even though there's a fire going on. I know what you're saying, that's weird and that's crazy or whatever, but that's Ionesco's way of saying that English people will make pleasantry even in the worst of times. I must beg you to excuse my indiscretion, but, well, is there a fire here? That's the end of part 1, folks. So if you just want to subscribe down at the bottom here and write me comments, give me feedback, and I'll see you soon.